welcome to Fiona's show. How are you doing tonight? Well, as far as I can see, as far as I can feel you guys, it sounds like after my last show, or let's say my latest show last night, I received a lot of emails, and thank you so much for that, for all the support, that Fiona, it was so good and it was so cool when you remind us about 10 days passed and so far 2018 has started. So what did you done? I mean, where are you? What are you doing? And many of those beautiful emails asking me about, like, we're still lost. We're still not sure exactly what we should do to try basically find a real path. Well, it's not easy. I have to say, it's not like you just sleeping one night and wake up the other day and then just feel about like, okay, everything is perfect. I'm just jumping from this circle to another circle. So the first things that you need to do is about to tell yourself exactly what you want and what type of areas of your life needs adjustment and why you want to that adjustment. Is it necessary for you, or is it just because you feel it's necessary? So it's very important for each of you guys, especially those that would love to change and challenge their life to the better. The first, you should know why you want to have a better life. Is it something that you would love to, or is it something that you feel because my sister has, because my neighbor has, because my friend has? If you do something for others, if you try to please others just because you want to look better in front of them, you may not really get success or the way as you wish. Never try to be like others either. Try to find a better version of yourself. Because you are and you have a fingerprint which is completely unique from your sister, your mother, your brother, your friend, your boss, and everybody. Each of us have some talent and the best opportunities that I can see that will help you to find a way to be better, to be more productive, to trust yourself better, is just to find a better version of yourself. You don't need to think about if anyone is going to approve me or accepting me. As long as you approve yourself and accepting yourself, you are ready to get it done. So my advice to you tonight, to each of you guys, to all my followers, students, with those beautiful emails that I received last night, is first, ask yourself why I need adjustment. Number two, feel if you really want to do this adjustment and change or challenge just for yourself or because of others. If your answer is because of others, then you're not going to succeed. You need to do it because of yourself. You have to love yourself, respect yourself, in order to love others and respect others. Again, you don't need any approval and affection from anybody. You need to approval and affection of yourself. So find a better version and good luck. And it's not late. It's just the beginning of 2018 and you have almost 365 days, maybe 55 days to still thinking, feeling, and connecting to your goals. So back to studio, guys, and you're guys listening to A1R Radio Network. And I have a caller, let's say, Charmin. How are you doing, Charmin? From actually Oklahoma. How's it going, hon?
Hi, I'm doing fine. I'm so excited.
Charmin. Wow. Such a pleasure to talk to you, sweetheart. So, sweetie, first give me your date of birth. Let me try to open your Pentagon, and then tell me what you have in your beautiful mind and what I can do for you. Go ahead, sweetie.
Okay. I was born on January 1, 1962.
Okay. Okay, sweetie, I got you. Mm-hmm. So now
Okay.
tell me, darling.
Well,
What's
I
going
had
on?
I'm sorry?
Tell me now, loud and clear, what you really want and what's your desire. Go ahead, honey.
Oh, okay. Well, about a year ago, I had a reading with you, and you gave me lots of great messages. It was a private reading, and I have a business. My husband passed about 2 years ago, and I have moved on. I kept his legacy alive by just switching from being a teacher to a business owner. I have a restaurant, and I started from zero. Um, in my previous reading with you, you told me that I'm on the right path, and I'm doing fine, and everything is going to open for me. And just, today I thought I'd better just listen to the radio, and maybe I have a reading. And here you are again, and I'm so excited that I have a reading with you, and I think it's just the universe.
Pleasure and mine, and pleasure is actually for A1R that bring you guys to me, and I'm very thankful from both sides. So,
Thank you.
I can see, sweetheart, and trying to tap into the right energies again. And I'm happy to tell you, you are actually on the right path. You do. There is two things that I have to say. The one of those biggest things that I wanted you to focus on is about your stress and also a little bit of anxiety that may coming the beginning of January. It may be because you are changing and challenging a lot right now, and there's a lot really in your plate, and it's kind of almost impossible to handle everything together. My advice to you is try to not rush on anything. Don't force yourself to anything, and make sure that you are finalizing things when you feel completely calm, at peace, and no stress. And
Okay.
try to not allow someone kind of manipulating you or asking for something that, yeah, you have to do it, this is a rush moment and you can't just stay away and do this and that. So that's why I'm recommended to you, focus on yourself and focus on your stress, and try to not listen to people that trying to push you or somehow making you to feel that, you know what, you are behind, or if you not do this, that may gonna actually cause you a problem. So for me, the first step is about to find yourself in the most calmest, nicest, and gorgeous areas of your life right now in the moment. Okay. And
Okay.
as I feel actually in the Pentagon for you, I see two things that coming and changing. The first is strong change. It's coming actually around the February 10, February 23rd, and the February actually 27. So February 3rd, February 23rd, and the February 27, February 10 also, I do remember I told you now. It's all is a circle that trying to get you something that you really love to gain right now in the moment. There is some change that coming with that challenge would make you also to feel good, but at the same time tired because you need to organize a lot of things in the month of February. So get ready for that. That's why I wanted you to put yourself in the peace of mind for month of January, and then start fresh the beginning of month of February and get ready for the real rock and roll for the month of February. That's all I wanted you to do. Now, I wanted you to tell me, because in the pentagon of yours, it shows me that you have two concerns right now. Then I pick up in your brain, I pick up in your feelings, I'm tapping into your energies. Can you tell me one of the biggest concern that make you to feel nervous? Like in the moment in me and you talking, can you just tell me what is that, sweetheart? What make you to feel nervous and kind of shakeable for to get into the anxiety mood?
Well, I'm always worried about the future of my business. I'm actually not. I'm married to this, and I love it. In on many levels, continuing my husband's legacy has been very soothing for me because I lost him after just 5 years, and I totally was in love with him and am in love with him. Um, Doing business and running something that I just have no idea how to do and being successful in it was for me very rewarding and very it just it assured it was a kind of assurance that I can do anything I put my heart and soul into. But at the same time, I'm a perfectionist and I'm always worried about things not being 100% right. And I know logically, I know it is wrong, but when you were this way, it's kind of difficult. And then you mentioned that I'm under stress and I have to take it easy. I totally relate to that. So my biggest concern is the future of the business. To be successful, it's not only about money. Money is a part of it, but also proving to myself that a woman can do things that usually is not in the realm of female power. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's my biggest concern, and I worry about these things, and I'm just all the time. And the other concern that I have is about my mother, who's far away in another country, and I don't know how to. She's all alone, and I need to bring her over, and it's just another thing that, somehow concerns me.
That's why actually the Pentagon shows that you have to kind of like taking everything like very slowly, and you do not need to rush on anything because sometimes in our life we can't change situation immediately, but in order to try to making this go to the progress and manifest the way that we wish, the best way is about take it step by step, wake up every morning and plan for next day. Stop planning for next 2 weeks or kind of next 2 year or 3 years because as far as you planning closely, that means that you live in the present, and when we are in the present, we are at peace. So that's what I wanted you to take it slow with yourself. And I understand that you want to always approve yourself as a best. I understand, and I could see in your Pentagon that you are a perfectionist person. You have that personality, which I really adore you and appreciate it, and that's why actually that make you to succeed so beautifully and nicely. But you need to know to be perfect, it's about to make yourself to feel perfect. If you think about that, oh, if I'm doing this way, but I'm not feeling exactly what I'm doing is right, I'm just doing it, just feel that I have to, and then come and blame yourself about like, I'm not really happy with myself. I'm not really, providing the service that I did before in the past to people or actually for my business. That's what I wanted you to drop it right now because you do more than what you think. Without your beautiful, or better say, beloved husband, without the man that is standing behind your back all the time, and now he's not even present, you do great by your own. And you have to really say, thank you so much that you've been so awesome. Thank you so much that you've been great and successful and peaceful and even helping others and your family. Be proud of yourself, be thankful, and be grateful. And every morning when you wake up, just ask God, I need peace and I need happiness. Bring it peace and happiness. When the state of mind, standing in peaceful statement of mind, that you are going to bring and brought everything that is almost impossible. And anything and everything as you can feel and sense as the vibrations of energies is come to your life. So that's what I'm saying. This is the peace. So we need this one before we are going to moving forward to anywhere else. So first, your peace, my love. We need meditation. So I need you to meditate. I need you even actually take your time to do the meditation. This is the most important one, especially you, my love, that you have lots in your plates and you do not have time for yourself. So you need to have and spend time for yourself. And also, of course, that you are looking for this one, which is wealth, because the wealth for you means not just money. Wealth for you, and especially you, means helping others. You have money that come to you and come from every single areas. Is not just because you want to have a fat bank account. You just want to have that account you're trying to helping people. So this wealth will come to you when you are at peace and meditating a lot about it. And that's sure what I really feel good about it. And I have to tell, this is actually the most important part for you, darling. Happiness. Remind yourself every day, am I happy? Am I happy? That means in the moment, in a second, are you happy? Answer is yes. I'm not happy. Then find a way why you are not today happy. What make you to not be happy? What make you to feel unhappy or not at peace? So as long you balance everything in your mind and your body, and of course, last things, but the most important things, believe. When you believe in yourself, my love, you can do everything. Everything. There's no impossibility. Congratulations, sweetheart, because your Pentagon telling me 2018 is going to be the best year ever that you could imagine. I wanted you to be thankful and grateful. I wanted you to continue to do the same way as you do, and I wanted you to believe in yourself with your state of mind, your subconscious mind at peace. Take it day by day, day by day. I don't want you to think about 1 week from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, or 2 weeks from now. Day by day. And make a plan every day for your happiness and success. That's all I wanted you to do. And I congratulate you because after the month of February, everything for you, every single doors will open. Every single happiness, or I better say success, will come to your life and you will get everything done. So it was a pleasure to talk to you, sweetheart. I have another caller that's waiting for me, but I have to say thank you so much. I'm going to pray for you, and you know that where you can find me again. So you guys can go to PersianMedium.com or Gmail me, PersianMedium@gmail.com, honey. I'm very happy and grateful that I talked to you tonight. Okay, welcome back to studio, and I have just 8 minutes, and I have another caller, Christine. Hi, Christine, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well, sweetheart. I do not have too much time, sweetie, so I have just 8 minutes. Please just give me your date of birth first, and then shoot your question as soon as possible. Go ahead, please.
Yep, I'm just after a message from a loved one, and tell them all not to come at once. Yeah, so if there's a loved one that wants to give me a message, I'm happy to receive it.
My love, can you tell me about the name of your loved one, and can you tell me when this person passed away?
Well, I was either hoping for my grandfather or my father. Grandfather passed away 5 years ago, and my father passed away 10 years ago.
Okay. Well, good news. When I'm trying to feel and tap to those energies, I feel that they are together. They are in a place that they are very grateful and thankful to be together in the same place. So they are together. So whatever you are thinking and blessing or praying that you are sending, so both going to receive. It doesn't matter if you're sending to grandfather or the father, they both receiving at the same times because they are in the same place. Your grandfather shows me actually right now that the backyard, type of the backyard with a lot of lime trees or kind of like a fruit trees, and then it's telling me about someone with neck pain or back pain. So I don't know if this person that is related to you or if you ever had that type of the pain lately or recently, but it sounds that your grandfather tapped into your energies and understood the feelings and the sadness that you may have in the past a couple 2 weeks. So if you've been
Yeah,
in a
well,
very bad.
we took, when he passed away, my mum took his lemon tree out of his backyard
Ooh, okay.
and planted it in her yard.
Oh, I'm just like doing goosebumps. So he connected with you. I'm so happy
Yeah.
and grateful for him. Okay, so do you have possibility to go to your mom place kind of tomorrow and
I'm with my mum at the moment.
oh, okay. So do you guys have still this lime tree or the trees that actually your grandfather talked about it?
The lemon tree, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I wanted you to tomorrow morning. I wanted you to stay close next to that lime trees, lemon trees, and I wanted you to pray for him. I wanted you to talk to
Yeah.
him. He ain't gonna be present for you because that's the biggest sign that he wants to give it to make you feel everything, everything in very good and very strong. So it's just like very. Sorry about that. I know that there's something plug in right now. Okay. So, and I feel
Yep.
extremely happy that I have to say we both got connected. And he's talking about some neck pain and back pain. Do you have what your mom has lately in the past of 2 weeks? Are you one of you guys had that type of the problem or may actually health issues in the past 2 weeks that make you both actually kind of be a little bit worried and concerned?
Okay.
Did you guys had it? Because it sounds that he's trying to tell me about someone that may had some problem in the past 2 weeks or it started around 2 weeks. It could be around the pain through the neck or through the back. That could be you or that could be your mother. Ask her.
Well, my mum's in a wheelchair and she usually gets a lot of pain.
So I think that's why he's trying to communicating with me and telling about this. And it sounds like it's telling me about he wants to make this pain get lighter. So ask your mom to try to communicate with him a little bit more, especially when she has back pain. I wanted you to tell her to have a right hand put it the place that is kind of painful because as you tell me that she's sitting in a wheelchair, so she definitely had to have something to do with the back or actually through the neck. So wherever the pain started, even it could be like around the legs and wherever it is. So I wanted you to tell her that have a right hand, put it there and trying to close the eyes and just focusing on your grandfather. It sounds to be that, he's sending the energies which absolutely going to heal you and especially heal your mom. And if you guys can do tomorrow close to that lemon trees, that'd be perfect. That'd be much better. Yeah. And your father telling me about, very quickly telling me about some very delicious dish, like a dishes that you try or you made it for him, or something that was like his favor, and it's showing me. I feel about like a big fish, like a fish is like a white fish. It could be a salmon, but it sounds like a dish that made with fish and. It's just telling me about like I just remind her to do it for her mom. So this is also something that I pick up of your father and telling about something that has to do with writing. I didn't know if you guys had to write some contract with some government. I didn't know if there is something or someone has to approve something for you guys for more income or something that actually they may gonna come after you guys and talk to you. So this is gonna happen also that your father trying to tell me around the month of February. So this is also another message. All the messages that I got from both your grandfather and your father is about wealth, health, and they'll begin. So that is perfect.
Yeah.
Every time when you guys want any of those that I mentioned tonight, I wanted you to go to that lime tree and just ask and receive. Their spirit,
Yep.
their power, and their connection will bring everything together with you guys.
Yep.
So
That's
congratulations,
awesome.
US President.
Thank you.
And this is the biggest heart. I feel like I'm so thankful and grateful for grandfather that could be so present and blessed to tell me, and I could just loud and clear give these messages. Thank you so much, grandfather. Such a blessing. And I do not have too much time, sweetheart. I have just about 60 seconds. So for people that are looking for me, you guys can go to PersianMedium.com. Of course, you guys can go to a1r.com as well, and you can guys find all and tons of information about me. And Keen.com by the name of Persian Medium, I Am Power. I'm such a blessed to be here tonight, and see you guys tomorrow, and wish you guys the best. Don't forget, you are the best of the best.